want to say thank you for your patience with the last few readings. I know the skating one was kind of different, but I was channeled to get on, so, you know. Anyways, I'm going to pick up if anyone's in a toxic relationship right now. When I say always listen to your intuition, like something told me I was going to go home to go to this movie theater and go to the bathroom. I had no idea why. And I literally met two young women that, to me, are angels. Like, so freaking sweet. It's so hard to meet genuine people, and I genuinely just met two like sweethearts, and the one girl was going through some stuff, but I'm gonna tap in on toxic relationships right now, and then whatever else may come out. So if you're in a toxic relationship, for some of you this could even be home life. You could be getting a message soon about some kind of manifestation. I know I'm tapping in on the toxic thing. There could also be an Aries, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of drama and gossip around this situation, or people talking behind someone's back on this. Virgo. There could be, I know this is going to switch flip to a few things, but there could be an Aries and a Virgo, and someone's going to send you some kind of message soon. If not, you could have been in this hermit mode, and you could be trying to manifest right now, and you could be getting a message soon about this. I'm picking up on a work situation real fast. I'm not going to lie. We just pulled Taurus, too. I'm going to read this a few ways. One, there can be a Virgo, Taurus, and an Aries about to message someone, or there's a lot of drama in this situation. Even if they're not these signs, if this is a work environment or people you used to work with, there's some kind of painful ending here or some kind of backstab. These people are in devil toxic energy, also Capricorn energy, and there's judgment here. Someone could be having a self-realization that these people are toxic. Hold on. Now, if it's not that situation, you could be taking some time out and you could be going inside to try to get answers. And in this time of going inside, you're having a lot of self-realizations. If you're not trying to get pregnant, someone should be careful of getting pregnant because someone could try to trap you in a relationship that way. Know your worth. Know your worth. If this is a toxic, abusive relationship, it's like someone is just stuck either in addiction or vices. Like this person has really negative energy. Also Leo energy, strength. I was just gonna say, when I got Leo, I was like, someone's extremely creative. You know who you are if you're extremely creative. You planted these seeds, like these are seeds of hope. You have planted this stuff, and the Seven of Pentacles is something that is going to prosper, that is going to be wildly abundant. There just has to be this painful ending first from a player energy. This is someone that can be very vocal with their emotions, wear their heart on their sleeve more. They could try to romance you, but I'm just getting, because the Knight of Cups can also be a player energy. We have heavy Aries right now. Hold on. Pisces, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something, and it's like urging you. You could be having a lot of self-realizations right now about this toxic, negative energy. Someone could be releasing an Aries too. And this is, someone is stuck in, I'm picking up on such a weird situation. I'm trying to tap into a toxic relationship for someone, but I'm getting all this energy. That's why, like, if I go live, it picks up on everyone's energy. There's a new beginning here for someone. And this person is having a lot of self-realizations, and they could be leaving some relationship. See, we also have Scorpio energy now, death and rebirth. You could definitely be getting a message soon. Someone's going to get a message really fast. And we do have, get it, LG, we do have the messenger right here too. You can't see it. Anyways, this came out in reverse. I feel like someone is on the verge of this major life transformation, but they're fighting it. Like they're having a hard time letting go of something. This could be a Queen of Pentacles. This is someone very humble and kind and generous with their money. You do have a manifested dream coming in though. You manifested some energy. Like if you are in a toxic relationship and you're manifesting to be happy and true love and for things to get better, that energy is manifested. So it's gonna get real uncomfortable wherever you're living, because the universe is literally trying to push you out of it and get you out of it. So it's like the more toxic stuff that starts happening and boiling up, it's gonna keep giving you signs and synchronicities. There's no coincidences. Like the universe is urging you to get out of something or get away from someone. And it's gonna make you feel real uncomfortable in the situation you're in until you decide to move. Like the energy is gonna be so strong of you feeling like you have to leave because of this deception. It's heavy deception right here. This is someone that is deceiving you behind the scenes and is toxic. We just got deceit and the moon in reverse. If you're new to tarot, because I know there's one or two of you in here, let me just read you this in reverse, like the moon and everything else. The thing is, there's a need to surrender to the will of the cosmos right now, letting go, embracing the new, realigning with your heart and your purpose, newfound wisdom, spiritual teaching, sacrifice, and enlightenment. This could be in the state you're in, and it's like once you take this action, things are gonna pick up and it's gonna allow your manifestations to come in. There is unhealthy competition here. And remember, when you get a tarot reading, these are general messages, more 7:07 on the clock. So just trust yourself. Trust yourself in your situation. 27 on the clock. Someone I feel like crying for you. Like you have gone through so much. And you could have had like a spiritual or mystical experience recently that you can't really explain. If anyone is telling, like I just said that in my last video, like if people are telling you you're crazy with your intuition, you're not. And there's a reason it's there. That's your soul and your body that knows stuff before you do. So it's like when you get scared to go home if you live in this toxic place or anything like that, it's literally your body warning you. 11:30 on the clock. That could be someone's birthday, November 30th. Someone could be on the cusp as well. The cusp would be like November 22nd, so you could have a lot of Sagittarius in you and Scorpio in you. Now there's competition around you and conflict. You're being challenged by others to excel, but the thing is, like, the person that you could be with in this toxic relationship can literally be, like, you could feel like you're in competition and it's because you are. Hold on. The Sun. This is a yes card. This thing sucks. I still need to plug in my phone. This is the Sun. But there's something about a new job opportunity coming up that's faded for you. And it's going to be an equal give and take with someone. Right now there is a need to save your money. Save your money, please. 4 of Pentacles, 414 on the clock. So if you're more new to angel numbers too, 909 on the clock, start like the things you are thinking about when you see them, it's related to that stuff. It's your angels trying to guide you. Like you can crack a code in this universe and it's really cool once you start cracking that code. Like the places it can lead you and the things that happen. You just have to be open-minded and open to miracles and expect them because they happen and it's pretty cool. You're being pulled in 2 different directions right now with the Chariot. But the thing is, your intuition is guiding you to a place where you're going to prosper and be very abundant and successful. Whatever ideas you have, they are not dumb. And people will fall out of your life when you go after your dreams. So just be aware of that. When you're elevating, then people from your past are most likely not going to be on your level with that energy, 515 on the clock. And also the things I talk about when I say the angel numbers, you can look up the meaning to go with them. I'm getting coherent. Someone is with someone that's so toxic, and then like you're clear and coherent with what's going on, and this person is manipulating you. Like someone is manipulating you to think you are trash, to think you are worthless, that no one will want you again, or this or that, or good luck without me. It's like, good luck without me, buddy. That's like, I never want someone to go through what I went through. I'm protective over certain people. 616. The women I just had the privilege of meeting, they're like little sisters to me. Like, I feel like they're my babies almost. And it's like you can just see something happening before you, and all you can do is try to warn someone. But at the end of the day, people have to make the decisions themselves. But there is so much beauty after a toxic relationship. You're building your character right now. And if you are leaving something very toxic before it gets abusive, if it hasn't become physically abusive yet, leave when they're not there. Pack your stuff, don't give them a warning, because if you're there, they're going to do everything to talk you out of leaving. They're going to say they're going to change and this and that, but it's going to go right back to what it was, if not worse. It gets much worse. And these things do end in a really painful way. I got the name Jack too. Someone could be 14 or have a sibling that's 14 or 11. Jack, I got identity theft too, and I also have incest with that. But there's a need to detach from a Two of Cups relationship right now. Especially if you're not in this relationship, well, if this is the toxic relationship, then there's a need for you to detach right now. 18 on the clock. And 222. 1, 2, 3 on the clock, which means you're on the correct path. Whenever you see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, that means you're on the correct path with whatever you're thinking or doing in that moment. So right now, it's like there's a need to detach from love so you can see it clearly. Once you leave abusive things too, it becomes much more clear, and you're like, what the F was I doing? Everyone else sees it but you when you're in something like that. 919. And that's what sucks, because it hurts so bad to watch the people you love stay in really toxic, abusive things, because you can't do anything about it. You can be an example and be there for them and stuff, but also know that friends can fall away from you when you stay in toxic stuff like that, because they can't just be around to watch you get hurt. So take that into consideration too. You have other relationships in your life that are worth nourishing. Don't nourish a dead end. That's not getting anywhere. This person isn't going to change. You have to give them room to change and to grow. Because if you just keep accepting it and going back, they're never going to learn or change. Come here. You're a little chunk butt. All you need is love. And abuse is not love. Abuse is toxic, and you don't see it till you get out. 22 on the clock. And it can start small. And first off, guys can be abused in relationships too. So this isn't just for women. I'm letting you know that now. Men can be really abused. And then when a man reports abuse, people are like, oh yeah, you're getting abused. No, men get abused too. And it can be the start of like someone just controlling everything you do and questioning everything you do and getting protective and angry and like, you're doing this. Like when people accuse you of cheating and stuff, 99.9% of the time, it's because they are. Or they could have issues where they've been cheated on a lot and it's just really hard to trust anyone. And if that's the case, like I said, if someone comes into your life like that, that is new and loving and kind, Every single one of us has suffered. Just because one person seems to have suffered more doesn't make the pain you're going through any less painful. Like I say this analogy all the time, this example, not analogy, my bad. But it's like someone's dog could have just died and you could literally have your baby ripped away, abuse, homeless, all that stuff. The pain they're going through is the same pain you felt, because that's the worst pain they have ever gone through. And if you're in a toxic relationship, that is the most painful thing. Nothing hurts quite like love can hurt. When you deeply love someone and you want to stay, but you know you have to go. Please leave. And do it quietly. And if you already have left, stop letting these people back in. Not only that, but it's giving them hope for the future, subsequently at the same time, making that little doubt in your head, like, should I go back? Should I do this and that? Send them love. Say thank you for your time, gratitude. You can say it inside, and send nothing but forgiveness and love their way, and walk the F away and detach. Focus on you if this is what's going on, because there's a lot of healing that's going to happen after something like this. And none of this stuff is your fault. But staying in something long enough, and you know, that's why it's so tricky, because like you know you should leave, you know to go, but it hurts so bad leaving that person, and you don't want to hurt them because that's your good heart. But you owe that to yourself, and you owe that to the true people that love you and don't abuse you, because it is one of the most painful things for friends and family to see you go through this too, knowing that they can't do anything, and just watching the Titanic go to sink. Ooh, and I got Jack. Hold on. The Titanic could be important for someone to watch. And I was picking up on a rich family earlier in the last reading or whatever. Like, someone can come from a really rich family and you could be more broke or poor. And Jack was artistic too. He drew Rose. So like you could be artistic. 2-3-2 could be important, or 2-4-2. But it's like she was willing to throw all that money away and all that stuff to be with him. She even, if you guys haven't seen it, I mean, there's probably enough memes that you know the gist. But he loved her. She stayed with him. She ran back down to free him. Someone could really want to save you. There can be someone that like genuinely loves you. This person can come from a richer family and they're willing to throw it all away to go to you. Like risk losing their family's financial and all that kind of stuff too. 808 on the clock. 818 and 808 could be significant. They're willing to throw everything away because when you find a true love, you find a true love connection, true love, not abusive love, true love. I don't know if you can get healed and stuff, but if that person's still alive too, and you meet a true love, even if you've separated, like, there's something not finished somewhere for someone. If this is not the abusive relationship, this is someone that would protect you from an abusive relationship. If this person hasn't entered your life yet, they could. But when you meet this true love, they're going to treat you right. And they're going to drop the ego and not care what anyone thinks. Like if this person is rich and you're more broke, they love you. He literally, like, she went to save him and then he saved her at the end. There was only, obviously they can't both be at the door at the end. People always ask, like, well, why didn't he get up there with her? It would have sank. He left her on the door and he froze to death. That was my dream, you guys. Wait. Everything's just lining up and syncing together. This person in my dream, they felt so bad for hurting you. Like, they felt so bad for hurting you, and they were sleeping with another woman in this dream too. And I was right there. Like, I don't know how I was right there. 2002, maybe like astral projection. I don't know, but I was right there, and I was just like, I'm done. F this, and I walked out, and I was completely done. And as we go to leave, the water starts rushing in on this weird ship thing, and the doors like go down, and we're all gonna have to go out and start swimming in a second. And this one guy ran up to me, and they're like, he's looking for you everywhere. He said he's in love with you, and he feels terrible right now. And he went to like run after me in this dream. So it's like someone could have, this is not the abusive relationship, this is a cheater type vibe, or someone that chose someone else or didn't give you a chance. It's like this person feels such a strong soul connection to you. They want to rush to you, but the person froze. And that's symbolic too. Like, this person, they could go to message you or reach out to you, and they freeze up every time. I literally got channeled the Titanic just now and stuff, and that matches up with my dream too. I would watch that movie, The Titanic, and see what synchronicities, 12:21 on the clock, and see what aligns with that. That's really beautiful, actually. So also, if this love hasn't entered your life yet, remember, it's not the toxic person. Yes, maybe someone did something in the past, but this isn't like physical or mental abuse. This is someone that respects you enough not to hurt you again. This is someone that had a hollow victory with you. 5 of Swords. For some of you, this could be someone you worked with, or you're going to work with, or you could meet them at work. Hold on. Someone could be investing themselves in work. If this person is in a relationship, the 2 of Swords in reverse is making a difficult choice. Like, this person has a lot of anxiety and fear over the 3 of Cups. Back to the toxic relationship. If this person is accusing you of going out with coworkers or yelling at you about anything like that, 2222 on the clock, this person could literally be having an affair with one of their coworkers, and that's why they are freaking out. Hold on. And injustice, justice in reverse. Also Libra energy. This is juggling. Someone's juggling. Because they're bored and ungrateful. 4 of Cups, being a brat. People won't realize what they have until you walk out. You don't give them the chance to miss you, they're not going to miss you. They're just going to keep mistreating you and abusing you. There is this new love coming in, though, or a recommitment to a love that really loves you. Yeah, 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. This is also like soulmates, family, love. This is someone you could get really creative with, and you're gonna build this material abundance. This person could already be well established, or if you start a YouTube or anything like that and you start putting your stuff out online, 2323 or 222 again, 2323 is significant. Look up 2323 love. Can I open this chat? Is there bubbles? Yeah. That's terrifying, thank you. But no thanks. Why do I keep clicking that one? That's worse. I don't know why I feel like I need to do this. Oh, that's the worst one. Hold on. You have a manifested dream coming in. This is emotional fulfillment and the 10 of Cups, all this. This message keeps coming out. Like I said, if you're doing the inner work and you're focusing on yourself and you're trying to be the best person you can, which being the best person you can is also respecting yourself. You need to love you more at the end of the day if you're in something toxic. Your human self, your sweet self, an older version of you is going to look back and be like, please listen, I love you. Love yourself enough to walk away when something is terrible and toxic. Love yourself. You love so many other people and you have such a genuine good heart, and it's like sometimes you need to love yourself enough to walk away and realize that, hey, you're worth it too. So fears that block you, difficulty separating reality and illusion, linear thinking, inability to process a spiritual or mystical experience, I said that, mental confusion, misinterpretation, anxiety, and fear. An affirmation that you can use right now is, I am safe and I reach new levels of unconscious knowing as I surrender to the will of the universe. An entrepreneurial spirit, a natural born leader, ideas. This can be ideas that can be ultra successful. Success, timelessness, and fire. Whew. You guys have something in your head that's literally going to prosper. If I have to relay this message one more time. 8 of Cups, walk away. Letting go, releasing that which no longer serves you. A ritual of releasing. A time to move stuck energy. Walking away. Leaving your old reality to pursue a new one. Abandonment and disappointment. It's gonna hurt. If you're in a toxic relationship, it's gonna hurt. Also, I got this that fell out when I was grabbing these cards. And it's, I have bug bites all over my neck, head, and face. It's 52 and it's called Hidden Knowledge, Akashic Records, and Silent Understanding. Your intuition and stuff is going to pick up so much. You're going to be getting a bunch of channeled things and tapping into your Akashic Records, and there's going to be this silent understanding inside you. This is going to be some deep knowledge you're going to get. I'm getting called to go in with this other deck real fast. There is someone that's well established. This person could be watching your social medias or online, and this person's really wounded watching you. They could have just been left out in the cold in a marriage, possibly. Honestly, I'm feeling a lot of Leo energy, and Leo's been strength. Leo's been coming out a lot, so there could be a Leo watching, or if that is, happy birthday, my Leos. Happy birthday. Ooh, what's that about? We got 7 of Wands defending. I just got like someone's a fool for you. Now I'm getting that song by Madonna. It's called Crazy For You. It's like, you know I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's all brand new. You feel it in my kiss. I'm crazy for you. That's not, I would look that up. Someone's weighing out their options. Someone has a void inside of them and they're very defensive right now. This could be the toxic person juggling you that doesn't want you to have a new beginning. This person's a freaking fool. Fool. And I keep getting Jack. I keep getting Jack from Titanic right now. Please go watch that movie. It's so significant. I'm going to watch that after this. Yes, 10 of Cups. There can be someone that, because this has been coming out, there can be someone that's pregnant that's very angry. Remember, yes, you're pregnant and you're emotional and you should be nice to the pregnant ladies, but just because someone's pregnant does not give an excuse for them to bully or abuse you. There's no excuse for bullying and abuse just because you're pregnant. You can't blame it on that. You just can't. You're better than that if I'm talking to you. There's no excuse to bully or be mean to people because you're pregnant and think that everyone just has to say or bow down to you. That's not how it works. Be a good person. Just because you're pregnant doesn't give you an excuse to be a terrible person. Because there's this very evil, angry empress coming out that, like, I'm just getting has to control everything. If something doesn't go their way, no one's allowed to be happy. No one. This person blames everyone else for their shit. Excuse my language. This person is, there's snakes all around. If there is a pregnant lady, one, I'm praying for you, but just know, like, it doesn't give you an excuse to be a bad person if someone is dealing with that. But it looks like this King of Wands is dropping something. Like, someone's dropping something and walking away. This person could be saving money, but someone holds someone else so close to their heart, and this is hidden. This could be some, like, hidden truth that someone isn't telling someone else. Yeah, the star. Also Aquarius energy. Someone can be pregnant, 333 on the clock, with someone else's kid. Like, if this is the pregnant woman and they're in a relationship with this person, the pregnant woman could have got pregnant by someone else, and they are freaking out on the husband or boyfriend, being like, you're cheating on me, this and that. It's like, that's not even his kid in her stomach. That is so specific for someone. Backstab, painful ending, stab in the back, and illusions, 7 of Cups. Someone is hiding some kind of truth. There's a lot of illusions, and they are taking it out on their innocent partner. That's why I said in the beginning, I got channeled, that men can be abused too, and that stuff isn't okay. Abuse in any form isn't okay. It does not matter what sex you are. It doesn't give you an excuse to be a terrible human being. Third party relationship. 3 of Cups in reverse signifies a third party. The Lovers, and a choice between lovers. Gemini energy as well. What's this about? Virgo possibly, the Hermit. The Sun, yes. I am not the cause for anyone's fights coming up. Remember, these are general messages, and I pick up on a lot of people's energy. So I am not attacking anyone. I am reading the cards and pulling them, and I'm getting what I'm channeled. But this is a third party. Someone could be pregnant with someone else, and they are taking it out on the other person. Heartbreak, 3 of Swords, stabbed in the back with the 10 of Swords too. This person is sitting and contemplating on stuff. They are like trying to heal, but you can't heal. If you want to start the healing process, you can't heal properly in a toxic place with toxic people trying to control everything you do. Give me 1 second. I realize this window is open. Ow. Hi, cute, cute, and other cute, cute. I love her so much, the little peanut. She's so cute. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. She's so good. Okay, I'm getting that song, Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan. I think it's Zach Bryan. Oh my gosh, I butchered it. I think 333 on the clock. It's like, something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you, I'm just a man, but to me, you're all I am. Where the am I supposed to go? I poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me that you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. Something endues. Oh, how I just hate you. Please turn your headlights around. I'm sorry, I'm channeling this energy now. I feel really bad for whatever masculine this is. Someone, like, is so good to their partner, and when someone is accusing you of cheating, one, they either have a lot of unhealed issues that therapy can help with. I always recommend therapy to people. Understand yourself so you understand why you have this inside of you, because you don't want to live in that anger and hate or envy. And the other reason someone's accusing you of cheating is because they are cheating. Point blank, period. My babes. I'm also picking up on a tarot reader in general right now, 444. Some guy just hurt you or something. or you think they could have just used you, this person did, like, it's because God has someone better for you, someone that's going to adore everything about you and love everything about you. F that guy. F him. You don't deserve it. And that could also be clouding your intuition. That's for a tarot reader. My bag of goodies. What color is this? Brown. The color pink was really significant. This is pink around me, and I put on a pink shirt to begin with. My new signature scent. Since I showed the other one online, I needed to get a new one. That's in here, I think. Yeah, I'm just getting dewgrass and shoes or something. I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Someone like hates and loves someone very much. If I'm picking up on the person in a toxic relationship, honey, you're gonna be okay. And I know your heart is hurting right now and you feel broken in this experience. And I wish I could come through the screen and hug you and just let you cry and vent and talk. And if I've met you in person in real life and you are able to reach out to me, I will be there for you and your friend. You guys don't deserve stuff like that. And especially when you're so young, like, you have the world in front of your feet. And even if you're older, like, you don't want to waste time in toxic things. Like, if you could go back and tell the younger version of you to leave something beforehand, and you wish you listened to your intuition, and the person you're with just keeps calling you crazy and stuff like that, like, you're so wrong. Like, I wish when I was 19 I listened to my intuition when I knew he was cheating. He was cheating all the time, and then on top of that, just a bunch of other things. And he kept calling me crazy and stuff like that, and it's like, why didn't I listen? Because everything unfolded the way it was, and his true colors showed. And when someone does so many bad things to you, you learn to resent them. Luckily, I found that forgiveness in my heart for my ex, and I only wish him the best, and I love him. He's the father of my child, but I resented him for a very long time. Like, I fucking hated him. And I'm glad I did, because otherwise I wouldn't have left. It gets to a certain level of abuse where you're like, this, no, I'm not dealing with your toxic anymore. And you get to the point, like, that's why I'm saying, if they're controlling what you wear, who you're going out with, and they're freaking out on you nonstop, and it gets physically abusive, physical abuse, point blank period, will turn into something worse. I don't care if you are a man or a woman. Like, that 7-Eleven story I was just telling you about, I feel like that's foreshadowing something. The girlfriend stabbed her boyfriend. And I'm picking up on a real toxic feminine energy. I've been picking up on that a lot lately. Like, someone could want to leave the person they're with. Or even the girl in the dream. Like, the girl was cheating on the guy in my dream, the girl that was pregnant the other night. And it felt like I was pregnant in this dream, but it wasn't me. It's really weird. But it was like, this girl was pregnant in the dream, and she killed some other girl that the husband was, like, in love with or attracted to. Killed her, and she ended up going to jail forever. But it was like, this is a forewarning for someone, and only you know in your situation, there is a toxic feminine energy where it's gonna hurt to leave. And you could not want to tear a family apart too if you guys have a family. But someone needs to get some serious mental health help. Because, once again, this person can be saved. Someone can be saved. But you cannot save them. Only they can save themselves. You need to walk away so this person realizes. And their actions, by the time you walk away, is going to show that person's character, what they want, and what you're dealing with. Ten of Swords again, different deck. Double Ten of Swords. For my new little tarot people in here, hold on. I'm so excited I met you guys. Just all of you, like, being with you, just your energy. just being able to pick up on this much stuff lately, like you guys are giving me purpose. And purpose is important. If you feel really lost in life or just really sad, make a goal. Set a goal, because people that graduate and then they have nothing left after, like people that graduate and they're finished college, they have this sense in their head, they're like, they get really down and low, or you just leave a job or you do something like that, 414 on the clock. You lose that sense of self almost because you're not working towards anything. Whether you think working towards thing or not, like you can have everything handed to you. Why do you think people that are super rich are always drinking or always trying to like have a bunch of you know what and other things? Because possessions and people do not make you happy. Only you make you happy at the end of the day. And having a purpose attached to what you're doing is going to make you happy. Set your goals, 444 on the cross, make a list. Where do you want to be in 5 years? And how can you start taking steps to get there? Work towards a goal and a purpose, and it will make you feel fulfilled, happier. And you're also not going to be fixating on toxic energy, exes, people you were trying to manifest. You have to detach from these things right now and focus on you. Are you happy with your body right now? Is your diet good? Do you have any goals you're working towards? Do you feel a sense of purpose in your life? If you don't, find things and write them down that you can work towards a goal. It can literally be changing your diet to be healthier, and then doing that in the process, you could help a lot of people. Like, share your stories online if you feel called to do that. I don't care how many people are in the field doing what you do, you're gonna reach the people that need you. If you have this kind heart, you have this sweet heart, you have a good business sense, it can get you very far. But you can't, like the one reading I did where I'm sitting right here and the plant's behind me and I'm in the flannel. It's like you have such a big purpose and you have this healing energy to where I said very specifically, you can't heal everyone. You don't have to help everyone and heal everyone, because you should only be healing the people that are like, they genuinely deserve it. Like people that you know you can help, and it's not a lost cause, it's not a waste of time. Because certain people, you can try to help them, but at the end of the day, if they don't want to help themselves, they're never going to change. You have to make that decision for yourself, and sadly you can't make it for other people. And I think that's a good thing, because we shouldn't want to control anyone. We shouldn't want to control people, because people are not possessions. That is a narcissistic trait if you want to control people. Like, people are not possessions. People are people. 42, 42, 42. Ten of Swords again. That's what I wanted to flip to read to you guys. Hold on. This Ten of Swords comes to us in a time of blinding truth. When delusion is lifted, I feel that someone's illusion just lifted in some situation and they're like, I need to get out. I'm done. This is it. Like someone is getting massive clarity on some relationship they are in or were in. The Ten of Swords comes to us in a time of blinding truth. When delusion is lifted, sometimes the truth is painful because it indicates backstabbing or personal loss. This card can mark an abrupt end to our current path and a jarring resolution in the form of a broken relationship, a blocked dream, a fractured partnership, or a discontinued career path. While these endings feel severe in the moment, the most potent seeds of hope are always planted in their place. And I said, you guys are planning something wildly successful. It's like taking these things out is going to allow good things to come in and good people to come in that genuinely deserve you and you deserve them. 444 on the clock. While these endings feel severe in the moment, the most potent seeds of hope are always planted in their place. Remember that our wounds teach us about our greatest strengths and illuminate our innate ability to heal. Your dark night of the soul will be met with a beautiful new dawn that is filled with more light than you've ever experienced. Remain open to love and joy as you process this ending and look to the sunlight that awaits. Watching the sun peek over the horizon is the greatest task of a bruised heart. An affirmation is I am healing every day. And that kind of goes along with that part of the song I was just getting. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. Like in the sunlight. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. Something dewdrops and something, oh, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. It's like someone can hate you, but they want to keep you as a possession. Remember, when people are like this, you are not a person to them. You are a possession. They want control. And I don't like calling people lost cause or hopeless, but you're not going to let someone grow or be the chance to be who they want to be if you're staying in a relationship with them toxic, because this person has to learn their lesson. And they're not going to learn it if you keep letting them back in. It's very simple. And it can be very difficult and hard, especially when you're in it. 66-44 and 45-54, you could be mirroring someone right now. And Jack is important. I named my first 3 cats Jack. I'm getting called to read that out loud. Someone's having a self-realization and they want to rush in. This is also Capricorn energy. Someone's having a self-realization. This could be you, Capricorn, or this could be someone that is with a Capricorn that's having a self-realization about an equal give and take. What's this about? Someone's having a lot of clarity on something, and they manifested some energy. This person's been working very hard. You could be coming up with a creative idea. You have death in reverse. There's something holding this person back. Remember, I get multiple channeled energies in it. Someone is holding something back. The fact that that card has came out so many times in reverse, I have to read it, because it's in every deck, which is strange. Yes, the sun, it's strange. There's something hidden. The devil reaches out his hand, granting a release from the mundane with the promise of earthly and material pleasures. While sometimes this release is healthy and necessary, he hides the fact that he still offers everything you could become addicted to, from alcohol, drugs, work, and sex, to more nuisance addictions like codependent relationships or how others make you feel. Anything that can entrap you or overtake your life can be harmful in excess. The devil is a nudge to dwell into your own shadows. He will bring you there, and then it's up to you to either fall fully into darkness or to work on your healing, your own relationship with your beautiful heart. Illuminate the things that are vague for your time, or that are bad for your time. Your energy and your love that leave you feeling empty. Remember that addictions don't necessarily look like scary demons until they do. Someone can be really defensive with how they feel about you. Like they don't want anyone to know. I just got that. So illuminate the things that are vying for your time, your energy, and your love that leave you feeling empty. Remember that addictions don't necessarily look scary and demonic until they do. Seek liberation from the blindings that are keeping you trapped and unether yourself in the darkness. Someone's name can be Amy or Samantha. In darkness, look to a fragment aspects of the self, and I got Anne-Marie, self as a source of light. In the darkness, I am free to heal everything. Hold on, what does someone need to know about this? Yeah, I feel like someone's Also, like, please remember, if anyone in here that, like, knows me from the past is watching, none of my stuff is about you. I channel messages for the energy I'm given. Please just remember that. I'm focused on the people that are here that found me online. That's my purpose, not my past. Just saying, no offense. Someone is, like, bullying you or ganging up on you. This could have happened in the past, I'm not sure. But this has caused you to excel in life and really create new hobbies, passions, so you can go after what you want. This woman is in the middle of this group. Like, people could be telling lies about you and stuff, but remember, when you shine that bright, you trigger people that are living in that darkness, like devil energy. Haters are always gonna hate, but don't let them make you stop shining. You shine so bright for a reason, and you're gonna be a very bright light in people's life, because you are a bright light. And if you wore purple today, you are a very bright light too. Just saying. 747, I felt that creative energy radiating off of you. It's very beautiful and sexy. Spiritual guru, Taurus energy too. Yeah, so no, this isn't a marriage or some like long-term commitment. Someone's having self-realization. Someone could be bullying you in this or bringing you up, like you keep getting brought up in the center of attention. Someone is defensive over their feelings right now and how they feel. And this is someone that had a hollow victory with you. Someone can be defending their feelings, like I don't care about this person, but they really do. Yeah, they see you as a soul connection. I need to turn the AC on before I die. Figuratively speaking. Oh, shoot. Also, just real fast, I have a question for like my curly haired people. How do you take care of it? Cause I'm someone that always like loves straightening my hair, or I just put it back, and I'm struggling to take care of my curly hair right now. I just don't know how. Like, it goes in so many directions. What do you do with it? How do you take care of curly hair? Because, like, I'll show you. It looks like... I have to pull this out of my bag, and this tea is heating up. Maybe it's important for you to have some tea right now. Ow. It literally just looks like a puffball. I did brush it, though, and when you brush curly hair, it's not good. So it's not that curly right now, but... Oh, no. How do you take care of it? My problem is, like, I can't get my hair cut. I haven't got my hair cut in, like, 2 years or so. Like, the last time I got it cut was when I was in California when one of my best friends could cut it. I don't trust people with my hair. Like, someone has to love me if they're gonna touch my hair. Otherwise, it's no. You could have a child like that, like they have a meltdown if they get their hair cut. Someone could feel very alone and isolated. There's just one little ant right here, and ants are supposed to be in communities. Someone could feel very alone in a marriage, like their partner doesn't hear them. Yeah, the Emperor. Hold on, go back to that. Okay, so, and that landed on death, so Scorpio energy and also Cancer energy. Someone's being pulled in two directions, and this person has a very difficult choice. Someone's like steaming up. I almost feel like falling asleep right now and passing out. I don't know if any of you are gonna fall asleep. Someone could be pretty bored in their life right now. They could be missing opportunities, but it's because there's a need to release something. They're carrying a lot of heavy burdens, and this could be pertaining to a third-party situation. Of the Three of Pentacles that just worked in reverse, these people just don't work well together. And it's someone that caused an injustice. This person could want a new passionate beginning with you, and this Queen of Swords keeps coming out with like injustice, and this is someone that is so strategic behind the scenes. I'm getting said to say this example. It's kind of like a addict, like I'm getting a H addict that like steals your stuff and then offers to help you find it. Like that person that stole something from you and they're like, oh, let me help you find it and stuff. That's how you can also tell like who is so eager to help you. Ace of someone is okay, so if you do have a platform or you're very active on your social medias, or even if like you're active on Instagram sometimes and then disappear and come back, someone like anticipates you getting on. 7755. Someone is really fixated on watching you, but you can also be planning some new beginning for yourself where you feel like you're leaving things behind and you're releasing burdens. This brings in this Ace of Cups. And I do feel called to like actually read you the whole card. Yes, the Sun. When I flip to this, I'm just gonna go grab my tea. Ace of Swords, yes. Ooh, hi little chunk butt. Do, do, do. I love you. I love you. Also, anyone that knows me in person, if you stop talking to me or anything like that and you feel the need like you want to talk to me again or reach out, like friends and stuff, you can reach out to me. I don't bite. Occasionally, but you know. So this is an extremely positive message. A vibrant new beginnings, the Ace of Cups marks the genesis of a relationship, emotional connections, and deep feelings of love and friendships. Your emotions are, give me 1 second, I literally got told to stop for a second. I don't know if someone's gonna come in or what, I just need to wait 1 second. Please respect that. Someone could, you might be changing up your style right now. You could be changing up your style, or you feel a need to change up your style. Possibly your hair. I don't recommend doing your hair until it's past, whatchamacallit. Don't do your hair until after September 3rd, because that's when the retrograde ends. And it's just not a wise time to do it till after. Don't make any big decisions. And hair is a big decision. I don't care what people say. That's on your head. Your hair is like your strength too. Did you know, I think it was in, World War I or II, that the Native Americans that they were getting to do like special training and stuff, it was just 777 or 787. The Native Americans, they told them in the army or the military, whatever, like the army, they were like, we can't cut our hair. And they were like, it takes away our intuition and stuff like that. And these people were really smart and wise with it. And they decided to test it out one night. They made one of them cut their hair and the other one didn't, and the one that didn't picked up on everything like spies and stuff. So I don't know if it was World War I or II, but the Native Americans didn't have to cut their hair for the army, and they were the only one because it was their superpower. So just think about that. Like, your hair is a big deal. Don't just let anyone cut it or dye it. So, definitely if you can just tell the person's toxic. This is gonna sound weird, but someone can do spell work and cut hair, and they like, this is very specific for one person probably only, or maybe a few, 2 people, 3 people, I don't know. But someone can be like a hairdresser, and they could like constantly cut their person's hair or something and keep them around. This is, I feel like this is a young couple. I don't know. I'm just getting a very young, immature energy. Somewhat, this could also be someone that likes to control people and control things. Also, they could want to control how their partner's hair looks. That is so specific, that's not going to resonate with anyone basically at all. Maybe a few people. Okay, I'm going to read the Ace of Cups in a second. This flower could be significant, or you could love sunflowers. Take time to sit back and smell the roses and flowers. Thanks for letting me do that. I haven't smoked all day, and I've been skating for a long time, and that just feels, that's like, I can't smoke during the day. I feel like it ruins my whole day. I'm very particular of that. 858, that could be you too. But at nighttime, like, that's my release, and it helps me sleep. That's why it has my name on it. Actually, does that say? Okay, I don't want anyone knowing, like, where I live. Hi. Ace of Cups. An extremely positive message of vibrant beginnings. The Ace of Cups marks the genesis of a relationship, emotional connections, and deep feelings of love and friendship. Yo, my cat, sorry, she just jumped behind the fridge and I think she's stuck. She jumped, she's a chunky. Is she stuck? I kind of want to show you guys if she is. That's fucked up, but hold on. Did you get yourself stuck back there? Okay. I was like, honey. She's not stuck. She was like shoved back there, but okay. Such a little peanut. Something doesn't want me to read this. This is interesting. Your emotions are powerful magic. Cultivate your ability to call on expansive, optimistic, and profoundly radiate feelings and consciously send your heart waves into the world. Someone just came in here and it made me extremely nervous. I don't know why. Optimistic and profoundly radiating feelings, and consciously send your heart waves out into the world. They will become powerful beacons for awakening new adventures, romance and joy. I'm sorry, I don't know who's in here right now, but my soul is like telling me I don't know, it could be one of a few people. I feel a certain energy, so I apologize. It's like, well, I also did just take a hit, so that was my bad. They will become powerful beacons for awakening new adventures, romance, and efficient joy that are calling into your life. Your capacity for love expanding. So check in and make sure you aren't repressing your ability to connect with others as a result of being overly protective. Mindfully extend the love you feel to your own heart as well. Forgive yourself the past mistakes and find a fountain ahead for healing. With copious amounts of self-acceptance, get ready to expand. Exciting affirmations are emerging, and it's time to open up and give yourself permission to deepen your kinship with the life around you. An affirmation would be, my heart is open and filled with love. I need water. Okay. Yeah, I literally had this discussion with myself last week. This could be you too, the fact I'm saying this, and I really don't want to say this. I know, and yes, I can control myself if I didn't want to, but when I get channeled to do something, I do it. Because it can also help awaken some people. Like, you can meet people, and it could just be kind of an overwhelming experience or something like that, but it leaves the person thinking differently about life and certain things. You're coming out as a diligent hard worker. And for someone in here, I feel like maybe you don't have a job right now, but if it's something you like doing, I feel like some of you should start your own business. Like, you're not meant for a 9 to 5. And I don't recommend doing this unless you can financially take care of yourself. You have to be smart with it at the same time. But I have been getting this energy a lot for, whoa. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna get into this story real fast. See, when I record videos, I'll post more videos and not lives, because when I do lives, I literally, like, wherever it wants me to go the most, like, whoever's energy is in here that needs it right now, this could, I mean, it could even be people way in the future, but I think time is linear. Like, I don't know. I think this video could find someone, and it's 3 years from now. It's for someone, and I feel that 3, 5, 10 years, but I do feel 3. When I go all over the place, it's because someone needs to hear something. But it is picking up on so many people's energy, so I know the lives coming back and watching this can be a little frustrating because I do go over so much. But at the same time, when I am live, I am hanging out with you guys too. I really wish I left the chat open in this one though. But I wouldn't be able to focus otherwise. That one would really be all over. I was like, those fell upright to start with. Wait, I'm just gonna grab a new deck and see whatever needs to come out the most right now. I got something, but I don't feel called to say it. But not just say it, I didn't want to tap into it, so I don't know what the F that was. There was a gist, but kind of like eavesdropping on people, for instance, or anything like that. I wear headphones a lot usually, but I've been trying to be more mindful lately, and to be honest, I've only had one headphone to use, so it's kind of forced me to as well, but I was talking about it so much, it forced to happen. You talk things into existence, so watch out for that one, especially if you're a fast manifester. You just have to get in a good spot. And we shall talk about that on here, but not in this video. Should sit down and actually like write that one out. I'm getting the song She's So High Above Me, She's So Lovely, like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, or Aphrodite. I forget what that song's called. It's like do 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 do. Should I go in with Poe? Yeah. you could be meeting someone at work, or like you working really hard. Remember, guys, you want to manifest stuff, but you also just want to be happier. Be in the present moment and focus on what you're feeling. Like, are you trying to numb yourself? Do you have to distract yourself all day? Take a moment, be mindful, and bring gratitude in and try to be grateful. And the way you can get yourself to do that more is like force yourself to go outside and don't let yourself back in. And then think about all things that you would start using in your house that you wish you had if you were outside. When you're outside, you're like, I need to charge my phone. I want breakfast or coffee. I want to sit down. I need a chair. I need, like, literally, you sit down and be grateful for that fucking chair. It sounds stupid or dumb at times, I know, but like, it's really not. I've been homeless, and sometimes I really wanted to sit down or lay down in a bed or wash my face, brush my teeth, wash my hair. Like, you don't realize how lucky we are to have hot water if we do have that, or have water at all if your electricity gets shut off and your water gets shut off. The lights. Get grateful. If people are like, I have nothing to be grateful for, like, yeah, the fuck, excuse my language, you do. There's people on here right now that are homeless right now. Like, people, if they're lucky enough, they can live in their car. Some people don't have cars because they grew up in foster homes or this or that, or had really something parents and they're by themselves or they have no one to rely on. Like, there's people in really bad situations, and the fact that you can turn your fucking lights on, go to the fridge and have a fridge on, or brush your teeth, you forget how lucky. So just get in that mindset of being grateful. And I love you guys. I'm not yelling at you, but I don't know. We forget how lucky we are. Like, if you have to go to the gym to shower, getting gas in your car, it can be really tough. So just if you're like having a hard time thinking of what you can be grateful for, there's a few things. I don't know why I had to say all that, but my mouth is really dry. Hold on. I sound like a freaking crackhead. Okay. These are already sitting upright. Okay. We have the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. And someone is getting some kind of hidden knowledge. Akashic Record, Silent Understanding. There is a brand new beginning here. And the universe is gifting you your desires. This is a wish fulfillment. This is a manifestation coming in. This is like true exotic bliss. Someone could be traveling a lot, or you're planning to travel out of the country soon maybe, or you want to. You could be thinking about getting a passport, or you need to renew your license with something or get a new passport, or you could be really stressed out or going through something and you may just want to travel. It's good for the soul. People aren't running away when they do that. They're finding themselves. They're going to find themselves and be more knowledgeable with stuff. Some people don't see it that way, though. But let people think what they want to think. You're going to go out there, you're going to live your dreams, and you're going to think of more ideas and ways you can make money in this, like, beautiful life. You can do anything you want to do. Sometimes it can be really hard, but we have to get in that mindset that we are capable of doing these things, because we are. What are the steps to get there? Save money. Like, really be disciplined with yourself right now. Be disciplined with yourself and do that work. Like, make it fun, make it motivating. Be like, I am so excited to go out here and do this. Like, this is the rest of my life. I can be 64 and like, I still have all these years. Like, take care of your health right now. Health is so important. What you put in your body matters. I don't care how young you are or how old you are. Your diet is medicine. What you put in your body and consume, that's your human vessel. It is so important what you're feeding it. Anything processed, honestly, like, if it's just a bunch of chemicals, you shouldn't be eating it. It's not good for you, dude. It's not. And America's extremely unhealthy if you're in America. There's literally chemicals that are not allowed in other countries. Like, we have crazy stuff in our food. I care about you guys like babies. You could have to get your nails done. Anyways, so on top of this new beginning, these all came out in a row. You have the Fool, the Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and that flipped upright still, Ten of Cups, but you have the Moon in reverse down here. So hold on. So it's like you're gonna get this new beginning. Okay, wait, I'm getting a few things. You get some kind of manifestation that comes in, and it's a new beginning. I don't care how big the manifestation is, but if this is for someone big, just because it's not your big time yet, this could be the future. But just know, like, if you're doing that work and stuff, your manifestations will come in. But you also have to be happy in the present moment doing it. Remember, everything is inner work and using our minds and getting ourselves there. Our diet and the way we think changes a lot. And it can really help you. You just know you're loved and you can do anything you want to do. You're not too old. You're not broken. I don't care if you're missing limbs or anything. If anything, that could give you a benefit, because look how far you can go like that. You can go far, and it's inspirational. Like, don't think because the world has been mean to you and spit you out that you have to let it keep you on the floor or break you. Pick yourself up and talk about what happened in the belly of the beast. Like, heal from it. Find you. Sometimes you have to get lost to find you. 7717. I think that's the perfect way to find yourself. Get lost, because you're going to have to know who you are. And you're going to figure out who you are in different situations. You don't learn from inexperience. You learn from experiencing things and putting yourself there, even if you're uncomfortable. You never know what the world's going to throw at you, but whatever it throws at you, make something out of it. Use it to your benefit. Learn something from it. 7747. All you need is love. Maybe you need to go get your nails done. Or paint your nails, save your money. And your nails. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? There is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole. I was just talking about this. Getting lost to find yourself and stuff. Dude, that's what I mean. It's kind of cool. Okay. So there is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and as a society as a whole. So you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. This is everything I was just channeling, dude. This is cool. From the universe, but have faith, because the difficult times will be defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. Ow, my feet. You are being called to surrender. I honestly, my mouth is really dry. Hold on. And that's really hot. All right. So you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith, because the difficult times will be defining moments. You will soon be reborn in the fire. You're being called to surrender, to stop lying, to hold it all together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. It may be difficult at first, but in the end, the sooner you let go, the sooner the rebirthing will occur. What are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend everything is okay? You have what it takes to allow what is falling away and tumble and fall. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with a mighty foundation in view that is so magnificent it will take your breath away each and every morning. Kali, the goddess of destruction, is the Black Madonna that's with you now. Lay it down on the altar. They can hold it all. Work your light. What are you clinging on to for the fear of nothing coming to take its place? I feel like someone's afraid to be alone. Someone's staying in something and they're afraid to be alone. 777. Life is always moving. If you resist the ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force and natural rhythmic beat which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked into the harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with your seismic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do that thing that you would not usually do to shift your energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and to find a new way to dance along to the beat of your own life. And do something to change your energy. So do something new, and someone's going through an awakening. And I don't know who's in here right now, but someone entered the chat when I was in the middle of reading. And whoever you are, you're giving me a heart attack like you're someone important. I don't know. But I love you guys. Have a good night. Wait, I can't just leave you like that. I feel bad for like my soul fam. I'm not gonna leave you. Sorry. I feel energy. So I was just like, I felt like not my energy. Someone could be really greedy with money. Or they're like, they could also be trying to save money, but in reverse, like this could be selfishness, like hanging on to money, not sharing with others. And then we have the Queen of Swords. This is someone that they're intelligent. They could be like a big inspiration to people, or a good, a wise, intelligent leader that like people can look up to. They have a lot of wisdom. They're a smart leader. This person could be very defensive right now. They could be in a defensive energy, or there's a need to stand up for yourself. There's something coming in fast. This person is practical, they're determined, they have a wit to them. This could be something moving in swiftly too at a fast rate. And then we also have Scorpio energy, but this is Someone going through a total life transformation. This is transitions and cycles, ending and closing, and you awakening more. Someone could have a hollow victory right now or had a hollow victory with you. Someone feels guilty about their win. Like there were no winners here. I hurt you, I hurt myself, and I hurt whoever else was involved. Over some victory and success. Or some influence spot. Or you got victory after someone wronged you. This is at work, a job. But there's new job opportunities here. You have new job opportunities, like there's a new beginning, or someone's gonna offer you some spot in the spotlight possibly. This could also be like acting. Someone can be acting right now. There's a new beginning in love. You could fall in love with someone at work. This is going to be a soul connection. This is also like a very prosperous new beginning. And you're coming out very attractive. My mouth is really dry. You're coming out as very attractive and fiery, passionate. I feel like this is someone that doesn't care what other people think. Someone can be artistic too. This person is beautiful or like very handsome or drop dead. I want to say sexy, gorgeous. Someone can have a nice butt. But there's someone that wears their heart on their sleeve here. This is someone that at heart, they don't have to show everyone this. I also got the name Jack. So remember that. Something could happen on the 14th or is going to happen on the 14th, an identity theft. 767. So there's someone that had a hollow victory with you and they were being bored and ungrateful. Like this person could have been selfish too. This was someone you worked with. There's also, I feel like this isn't the person that did it to you, but I feel like there's this wealthy man here. This is someone well-established. This could feel like a kindred spirit. This could also be the person that's romantically like, I don't know, I'm going to tap in if these people would be together at all. But me getting this, just because like this can signify marriage too, that makes me think like maybe this person's married, I don't know. Or they see you as marriage material, or they feel like they're a kindred spirit with you. This could also be a mentor. I feel like there's this Queen of Wands. This person, I don't know if it's somewhat in the spotlight. I don't think I'm speaking about an influencer either. I think this is like someone maybe trying to start acting or you've been acting. If it's not that, this kind of just reminds me of like a movie director for some reason. I'm getting that from it. And it's like, someone could want someone for something. Real fast. Someone needs to close a cycle if you haven't already. If you have closed a cycle out with someone or you learned some kind of lesson and you're not repeating that cycle and it really wounded you, you could be wounded right now. This is going to bring in joy and fulfillment because like you learned a karmic lesson and you get rewarded for that stuff. Learning a toxic cycle that you have in your life, some people don't get that in their whole lifetime. Like if they do the same toxic things over and over again or go in the same toxic relationships and they never learn their lesson. Like stop falling into toxic cycles and go after what your life path is and stuff. Like I encourage you to go to astrologycafe.com. That's the only site I trust. It's made by astrologers too. Like Astrology Cafe, find out the time you're born, 7777 on the clock. That's spiritual AF. I recommend going to astrologycafe.com. Find the time you were born, go to your birth chart, and do the time you're born, the city and state you were born in, and your full name. Yeah. I don't know. Look it up because you can find your life path there. And if you find your life path, then you'll know what to follow to go get your blessings. If you guys do have trouble with that and you really can't figure it out, you can message me. My number's on there, and I can figure it out for you. Possibly. I might put that with my stuff because that would still be a lot of work too. Unless I just sent you the link, but if you wanted me to look into it for you, that's different. But I could give you the gist. And I know some of you can't pay for it, but listen, you get karma if you lie to me, because you'll notice that. I've had people that literally, they said they were going through a tough time, and I was like, well, I can just help you, and I gave them a reading. I was gonna give them a reading, and after she said that to me and was like, yeah, literally her son or nephew or something, there was dogs in the backyard she had to clean up, or someone did, and they had it in a bag, and she told someone to do something. Somehow her wallet got taken out, put in the bag of dog poop, and thrown out and taken out to the garbage, like the trash can thing out there. And I think I'm not going to say where she lived, but people could walk by and stuff. And literally her wallet was gone. And she texted me 7878, and she's like, never mind, I don't think I want the free reading. And I was like, why? And she's like, well, literally my wallet just got thrown out in the trash can. But it's like, when you lie about stuff, I don't know why people get instant karma with me, but my ex, for instance, was in the car and he was on the phone with me. And it's because, like, when you genuinely try to help people and you're doing it from like a loving place, your angels can get real pissed. And if you're like, I don't know, if you're devoted to serving and being the best person you can, not because you're trying and reaching, but because you genuinely want to, they get fucking pissed off. Like, it's not a joke. This one guy, he lied to me, and he was manipulating me with some shit. And he went to drive off, and I was gonna skate to go home, and he called me back within 2 seconds, and he's like, will you come back over here and wait for me? And I was like, why, what happened? And he's like, I literally just popped my tire right away and went over the curb. So I sat there with him, and I let him change his tire. But it happens. It's like, because it's almost like innocent. Like, you're actually like, that's why people could think you're naive too if you relate with this. Because people are like, why is she helping me or helping them with this? When God makes you a certain way, I don't know why I care so much and love others. It's overwhelming for me. I can't help but care. I don't know how someone could not care, but I look at what's just, like what would be just in the situation. I try to see it from everyone's point of view, because I really can feel their energy, and like I can put myself in people's shoes no matter who they are and feel that feeling they felt. That's why scary people can be really scary, and that's why your stomach like sinks, because you know the feeling. Like, I've been around people that have done something, and it is the weirdest, scariest feeling. It's just scary to think about, because you can think about what they were feeling in that time and feel that emotion. 3 of Cups in reverse. There could be a third party. And then we just got Aries energy, but this is a new beginning. I'm getting channeled to read it this way, so I'm just going to do it. King of Cups. Someone could be leaving a third party, or they were in a third party. The Empress, the pregnant person. This is what I'm talking about. Someone could have been in a third party, and this Empress could have got pregnant by someone in a third party, and it could have really wounded someone. That's not going to be for everyone, and if it doesn't add up, it doesn't add up. Just give me a second, please. Remember to please use discernment, because these are general messages, and you shouldn't base attacking someone or judging people in real life, even if you know something and you know. Because people can do some scary stuff too. Sometimes you have to be cautious. People can be more twisted than you think. All of us can be very strange or weird. We all have things that we personally like that don't seem normal, but they were normal. Like, people did crazy acts more often because we weren't surrounded by as many people and communities and influenced by people. Smartphones are the worst thing, honestly. I think that have happened to humanity. It took away so many exciting things, like being excited to go and be able to talk to someone, look forward to things, like be connected with the earth and stuff. You don't realize how much your phone's distracting you. It should be used as a tool. But for all of us, it's too addicting. So like an addict, you just have to completely go without. You can get a flip phone. It just can't be a smartphone. Ace of Cups. For someone, I feel like it's in the shadow. Like, it's a time to nurture more self-love, making sure you aren't repressing your emotions, opening up to the possibility of love. And a difficult choice, confusion, stalemate, a crossroads, making a difficult choice, opposing ideas or options, choosing the best route of action, memory, and thought. I'm going to read this whole thing real fast and pull a soul card, and then I'm going to probably go to bed. I don't know what time it is. 1:30, go to sleep. All right. You know that feeling of not knowing it's time to make a choice, and it may seem like you are between a rock and a hard place. If you can't decide which way to go, it's because you can't see the bigger picture. The Two of Swords is whispering that you must move in one direction. Close your eyes and listen to your internal guide. 1, I'm dyslexic, but 2, the sentence cuts off in the middle of the word. I'm going to read that again. Your eyes, wait, start down there. Close your eyes and listen to your internal guidance system for your map. If your intuition has fallen unusually silent, it's asking you to trust yourself and your ability to discern and decide. Even in blindness, you already know the best way forward. When you act, the future will reveal itself, and it will help you to move towards your dream. Have faith that the universe is serving you and the right experience. At the crossroads of duality, your analysis and overthinking will just get blurred in the quicksand of a million possible endings, so find peace by trusting your judgment. When blinded by the unknown, I can trust myself to move toward the light. I kept myself real busy today. Okay. Yeah, so that kind of goes along with the crumbling thing. It's like this energy I'm picking up on, their whole life is just falling down around them. They feel like it, almost like I just feel so much overwhelm, like their head's stressed, like old ways of thinking are dying, things around them are getting super clear in their life, and they're starting to come out of this ego state where not only that, like they want to be happy, and they want to be happy, and they want to go after the things that make their heart happy. Like it could be jobs, it could be getting away from toxic family, toxic friends. Like when you're going through this life transformation, there's people that they fade away from your energy because they're just not on your path anymore. And just because certain people can't walk that path with you, if your soul is calling you to follow your life path and what your heart feels called to, that's following your intuition and stuff. Like what makes your heart happy? what vision do you have in your head? God wouldn't put something like that in your head for no reason. You don't have those ideas or those weird thoughts of happiness for no reason. God put that in your head for a reason. There's a vision there. There's a purpose. He wouldn't give you a vision for no reason of what you'd want. We just have to have the courage to take the steps to go after the things that truly make our heart happy. Career-wise, relationships, like, know 818 on the clock. Know what you do and do not deserve. And you are not unworthy. You are not unworthy than anyone else. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. You don't deserve someone mistreating you or calling you names or not understanding your emotions or caring for you when you have all those emotions. You deserve someone that genuinely loves and cares about you, because there's so many people on this planet too that would love you if you gave them the chance to. People that you'd be attracted to as well. Like, there's people out there. There's a lot of us. You just got to get lost sometimes to find you, because you spiritually wake up some and the world just looks a little different. You can't help it. Fate is fate, and if you feel like you are being pulled towards a certain direction, if you're the person finding yourself like juggling things or trying to go, like you're being pulled in two separate directions and you don't know which way to go, it's like what looks best or what everyone else expects or what would be in my normal comfortable life versus following the scary unknown of where my dreams can take me, where there is success, failure, happiness, success on top of it. You don't build success off of more success, and if you do, you're probably unhappy and just had everything handed. And that's what I mean by, like, people that have everything handed to them, sadly, like, it's harder for them to be happy and find things that make them happy because they can already have all this stuff. So it would get, yes, they're privileged, but it would get really boring. Like, you can just have anything. It takes away the fun. It takes away the heart feeling. You can get all this stuff and look nice with all these things, but are you happy inside truly? Are you doing things that make your heart and soul burn on fire and feel euphoric every day waking up? I love waking up and literally feeling euphoric on life and optimistic, like when you wake up and it's just the best day, having those every single day, because it's all about your mindset and surrounding yourself with positive people that can help you feel that way. Like, you can be happy. You don't need to be around people that are toxic and negative or bring you down or always like are judging you, and you're embarrassed to be yourself around them. You can't fully be yourself in front of them and they love you and accept you. Like, it's hard to find people like that, honestly. The more friends you have, the more I'm honestly concerned. Because, like, if you're a friend to everyone, you're not a friend to yourself. What is your, and that's Mike Tyson, but, like, what is your heart and soul want? What makes you happy? And it's not that complicated, like, doing these things. And I'm not saying leave a bunch of people just because they're negative or anything like that. I'm talking people that are bad for you. Like, just not, like, you can't be yourself. Like, friends and family, I don't think you should ever abandon them. I mean, yes, there can be points, but if they're extremely toxic, abusive, or anything, I completely understand. But it is good to find peace, because that is something that could be hindering and holding you back. Once you learn to forgive your parents for what they've put you through or what they've done, it's for you. Forgiving them is for you. It releases all this stuff. You have this peace in you. You get rid of anger and hate and all these nasty negative things that put your body in distress when you think about them. You heal, and you wish them the best too, and you hope they heal, but you can love them at a distance. But you just pray they heal. You get to that point where you can forgive them. Trust me, I could be like, I will never forgive my parents. Certain things, yeah. But I feel so much better for finding genuine forgiveness in my heart. Like, that helps so much. Makes you happy. And then you can be a positive example for them. Like, show them good character. Like, not lying, being honest, being stoic, humble, kind, inquisitive. I need water, my lips are stuck to my mouth. You guys, I'm so tired. I don't know why I feel like I can't get off. I feel like some of you are having trouble sleeping. Or maybe you just need someone to talk to, too. I'm not gonna lie, I like hanging out with you guys. I wonder if you two are in here. That time met. Because that's how we were when we left each other. We just kept running back to hug each other. I feel like those are my little... I'm like... Literally, it was such a blessing. I'm really... I want to say impressed by these two young girls. Like, younger. Their personalities. They were stoic. They were well put together. They were sweethearts. Like, genuine. Not the fake like, they wouldn't stop hugging me by. They kept coming back to me, and the one girl was, like, tearing up constantly, like... I don't even want to say what they said to me. Because I don't know. It was just so... Like, and I miss my daughter a lot, too. These girls were past 18 and 19. Literally, whoever raised them or whatever kind of life they went through, they have good characters. And it's so rare to find genuine people, and that's why I'm speaking about it. I meet people all the time, but these two girls, like, it's just hard to meet. Like, so creative too, the one. I'm so excited. I literally was gonna say, like, I know it's gonna do so well. I don't even want to say, because that's your thing, and I want you to manifest it out. And then her best friends in business, smart girls, like, oh. Okay, the star. Okay, cut, flip, switch to the story. There's something hidden, and someone there's some kind of backstab or painful ending. This painful ending, backstab, or I don't know, maybe someone cheated. It put this void in someone. Or the person that did it has a void in them, yeah. Someone that, well, yeah, if someone's cheating and all that stuff, this person has a void in them. They're trying to fill and fix. And what's hidden from you is you have the star coming out. Like, this is also a wish coming in, but that is like more spotlight, or like it could be an influencer too, or it could literally be actor, actresses, something like that, or something creative working in the fashion industry. And you're gonna meet a lot of kindred spirits. Maybe for some of you. The thing is, right now, I'm itchy. Like, so I know I've taught you guys about this and this, but I'm like physically itchy on my neck and everywhere else. So I don't want you to... I feel like that card's actually really important because it's come out multiple times. Yeah, creativity, passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold. You are capable and fierce. It's time to root in your purpose and boldly step into the limelight of your life. The Queen of Wands radiates creativity, passion, wherever she goes. And when she enters a room, her exuberant charisma and confidence are palpable. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention. So maybe some of you are scared to be the center of attention. You don't like being the center of attention. You could be more of an introvert, like you don't want to be. And that can also be pertaining to the Five of Wands, like this competition. But in the deck, there's like 5 girls standing around this one girl in the middle. I feel like this person is just like bored and ungrateful. This Queen, I keep getting this Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. But that's also on top of the Star, so this could be an Aquarius. And we also just got the Magician. Massive clarity is on the way. A new door is opening up for you. Unraveling a life-changing idea or a significant spiritual breakthrough. Expect the aha moments of lucidity, I can't say that right now, lucidity, to pierce your awareness and to reveal a total fresh vision. I'm like thinking a piece of hair is right there, but it's my nose. Like I'm seeing my nose. For the future, expect an aha moment of lucidity to pierce your awareness and reveal a totally fresh vision. For the future, as this essence spirals into compensation, use this time to see things as they really are and to tune into new beginnings. The quiet insight of the unconscious mind is being made available. It says so for you. Guys, I'm so tired right now. I'm sorry. Hold on. Know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth. So if you are finding yourself with clouded judgment or with stalled thinking, it's time to seek the brightly lit energy of honesty. Gather your discernment and your intellect and your logic and your insight. Clearly communicate the truth that is building up to be witnessed. And an affirmation can be, I experience brilliant moments of clarity. This is good practice right now, and I don't know why I have to say that. Someone could have to be practicing writing, or you're writing a book, or you're practicing a speech, or you could be the person acting and you could be practicing lines, or you could be like auditioning for something like that. Or singing, you could want to go towards that at some point too. Or some of you could want to do modeling. Someone can have really like dark but like really glowy pretty skin, and you have like lighter brown hair and you have it like more afroed up, like really pretty. That's so pretty when I see girls like that. And like it's to highlight their face too. Just power it. Like, I think certain things are really beautiful. I can't help what I find really pretty about people. Someone regrets walking away. You'd be surprised at the people I think are the most beautiful and are attracted to. Because I like drawing people's bodies and stuff, so I think the human body is beautiful. If you think your body's gross or anything's wrong with it, it's not. Like, our bodies are actually so beautiful at any, like, yes, you should be healthy though, take care of your health, because that just upsets me if you're being negligent of your health. We want you around. You're really cool. You're very kind and sweet. Funky, sassy. I don't know. Just take care of your health, please. You only have one body. 82. Someone really needs to focus on their health. Because I've been getting that a lot. Please take care of yourself, you guys. And if you're getting, like, at 35, 40, you should just make sure you're getting your breasts checked out. Like, make sure, like, if you're like, whoa, I haven't been to the doctor in like 20 years, you should probably go to the doctor. Okay? Someone could be watching. Someone could be looking at your Facebook pictures or Instagram. Oh, by the way, if anyone did find me on Facebook, literally it's still hooked up to my Instagram, but I can't get into that account. So it sucks. Make another Ireland O'Donnell. There. Yeah, Ace of Swords, clarity. Dun, dun, dun. Somebody regrets walking away from you. I'm sorry about that. People always be recognizing freaking, like, the second you get really happy and like you move on in life or you're doing well for yourself, that's when certain people want to come back. And the only time they like literally, if they don't come back during a time when you're doing really well, then that person genuinely does not want anything to do with you. That person could have had narcissistic traits where you see people as possessions, but trust me when I say they move on and find another person to be obsessed with or addicted to. So don't worry about certain exes that are like my very abusive ex. The first time he's love bombed me in 6 years was just recently, and then he stopped talking to me for another month, 2 months. I feel bad saying that online, but I really don't at this point, because I'm not like aggressively trying to meanly do it, but, and I'm not gonna just like trash him or anything either. Like, everyone has their own stuff, but just some messed up stuff. And it's like, you know what? No. Because it's hurting my daughter now. Not being able to talk to your mom on the phone or anything, that is, or see her. No, I got 6 pictures in the past like 5 years, 6 years. Well, 6 years. I had her the first year by myself. And this is what I mean by people or possessions too, or narcissistic stuff. Doesn't mean he is still this way now. Well, I'm not. I had her first. And it was when, because this could be a warning for someone, since I started this with toxic relationships. This is a warning. Like, I left and went back, and I decided to try to make my family work, and I left from this, like, Pennsylvania, and I flew all the way back to the West Coast in California. And 17 days later, I didn't have anywhere to go. Like, this could be relevant if it's a toxic situation, like a forewarning. Like, you really just, certain people, if they think of you as a possession instead, or certain things, and they want you gone or anything like that, they're gonna want to take the thing that means the most to you, and they know it means the most to you more than anything. Like, they just don't want you to have it, that energy. Just pushed in so many daycares. She's moving to all these different places. She's going to a 3rd school since moving to the state she's in now. Like, that's a lot of for a little girl. And then not being able to talk to her mom and having to hide stuff on the phone. Like, that's what I mean. This is why, like, I'm okay saying something. Because it's not right. And if I say it out loud, like, you understand how fucked up it is. When all I want to do is fucking co-parent nicely. It's like, you're leaving me no choice at this point, because you still won't give me her address. Or get to talk to her. The freaking devil. Also Capricorn energy and the Empress. This could be relating for you guys. This is Capricorn energy and the Empress. It's also devil energy. And then look at this Empress's face. They can be traveling right now, planting some kind of seeds. They can be trying to plant seeds for a custody battle, and they want victory, or they did something in the courts. Chariot. Painful ending, stabbed in the back. Magician. Star. Queen of Wands. The Ace of Cups. What the... Someone is getting victory and success. You have the Queen of Wands. You're coming out very attractive. You hold this power, like this blue flame in your hand. It's like you're on this throne. This could also be someone in the court system, like, yeah, judgment, granting you something. And this is on this card. So, wait. They can try to do something, and it's even going to make the judge sad. Hearing this story is going to make them sad. Definitely when you have piles of evidence. They think they have evidence, you have racks. The cops made me go to the police station to take pictures of my body because they were so pissed off. They wanted to press charges, and I said no. Listen to your intuition, and don't feel bad about doing that, because you could save someone. Subsequently, what happened for me was my daughter suffering going to another state and being moved around all these times, not able to talk to me at all if she wants to, having to lie to me about stuff and feeling uncomfortable. April has your brains too, so she's very intelligent, but she has my wisdom. Literally, that little girl is so wise from all the she has been through. When I went out to California, because my mom said she was going to get April, and I told my job that I just got, and I needed this job because I was just like freshly, like almost a year sober, and I wanted this job. This kind of stuff could be resonating with you. I finally was sober long enough, 1, 2, 3, and I got this nice stable job. I went in there when I found out my mom was getting April the next day for 2 nights. I didn't even tell my mom right away. I went into my work, told them, I'm leaving, I'm sorry, but my baby, this is my only chance to see her, and I haven't seen her in 2 years. And the boss I had at Whole Foods at that time, she was like, go get your girl. And I was like, thank you so much. And I left, and I went, oh. And I went on that flight. And I called my mom beforehand, and she was behind it. And I got to see my daughter. It was the first time I've slept with her since she was 1. Sorry. I can't talk about it because I haven't healed that part of me. Like I blocked it off for so long. Ooh. It just like, when it comes up, it attacks. It was so hard to just say that. I'm like, trust me, I blame myself. The universe is giving someone what they desire, but there's a need to keep working hard and be practical, logical in a situation. Like, be a diligent hard worker right now. And this could also be the universe gifting you desire, because you have been working so hard. There's something about defense. Someone's releasing burdens, and you could be getting a message about an equal give and take from this Queen of Swords and deceit. Someone's thinking about doing something. This could be taking money. Wait. Walking away. I was gonna say, this Queen of Swords, because of this deceit, if this person has an equal give and take with you, or if this person has an equal give and take with somebody, that's what I should say. If this person has an equal give and take with somebody, this dark feminine energy that was like planning things behind the scenes was very strategic. It's so deceptive to them, and it's going to break their heart, and they're defensive over this broken heart. This person is going to have a void in them after someone walks away. I feel like this person supports, like, I feel like this is a masculine energy that like supports their mother. Like, they're taking the money basically and walking out, walking away, done with deceit and deception and other things. Like, they could see how someone misled them or just treated them so terribly. This person's being pulled in two separate directions. Yeah, this Empress, like, this feminine energy, it's a mother energy. She was the Four of Cups. She was like bored or ungrateful in some situation. Yeah, and someone's having clarity on this. Someone's been stalled and stuck over this. This person that they're attached to is very bitter and stuck in melancholy over someone having a new beginning with the Fool. But you're getting victory and success in this new beginning. This could be something in the spotlight or like online or some influencer thing. You're planting seeds for this now, and you're gonna plant different seeds in the future to go along with this, like grow some kind of business and grow with it. You're gonna find something that is really appealing to your soul, that you're gonna find a really good way to make money, and you're like, this is it. I feel like for a lot of you, it hasn't hit you completely yet, or you're gonna get clarity on that thought you were thinking that you really want to start or what you'd love doing is gonna be replanted, and like that's gonna prosper, and you can go after that. Like going after what makes your heart and soul happy. Like, what is your heart being pulled to? And remember, as long as it's healthy things for you, like your life path, for instance, it's not gonna be things that make you feel terrible, you're being mistreated or anything like that. It's things that, yeah, you're gonna have to work hard. Just like anything you want to work well in life, it takes maintenance. But you're gonna keep up with these things, and you're gonna build this really good character. And I get like sense of self, but business self too. You're going to open and expand into more doors and make different connections. You're gonna branch and reach out and meet new people, like, but you need to put yourself out there. You can't just be sitting at home in your living room or in your bedroom or house and expect for these opportunities just to fall in your lap if you're not actively going out and pursuing things. There's some person with, I'm just going to channel, a child or children, or this could be someone from your childhood. They're weighing out options. There's a need to balance many aspects of your life right now. And there's a lot of hidden truth and illusion. Someone can be fantasizing about a different life and taking action. Someone is going to travel soon or wants to travel. The first thing I got was this could be a bad reason, like someone wants to travel, but then I got death. Like, that's scary. Hold on. The wheel, someone trying to control faith. And I've been talking about that stabbing at 7-Eleven. This person has a knife. That's why it's so important to get balanced and grounded right now and really not listen to anything. Like, when you're working on yourself and doing the right things, you get rewarded with better intuition too, because you're following what's best for you. If you get really silent and you start getting connect with the earth again and going outside and get connecting to that and just breathing in it and becoming really conscious of the thoughts, feelings, everything you have around you, the things that pop up, like, that are bothering you, or you feel like you need to numb sometimes, or you just can't take it, that means you really need to get quiet and focus on yourself and ask yourself those tough questions of what you want and stuff. You're not going to figure out what you want unless you get quiet with yourself and you start to welcome you. Talk to yourself talk to yourself. How do I put this? Get quiet, sit. You can sit in a room, but I recommend sitting outside, and then do it when you go inside too if you do it outside. But just find yourself in the practice of doing this, sitting down, going into a state where you just become really conscious. It's like meditation, basically. You just become very conscious of what you're feeling around you, what's going on, what feelings come up, what are you thinking about. If you are so stuck in your head and there's things that you don't want to think about, those are the things you need to think about the most. What are you suppressing that you need to talk about and get out? Like, with yourself first. Like, are you happy with where you're at in life? Okay. Why aren't you happy if you aren't happy? Like, are you fulfilling things? Do you have your goals and ambition? Like, you don't need ambition right away, but like, write down goals and dreams. Like, goals though. Have a goal you're working towards. Always have a goal so you have a sense of purpose. Otherwise, we can find life meaningless without a sense of purpose. A lot of people struggle finding that, but you need to get quiet with yourself and really address that. And I don't recommend that if you're suicidal. I recommend you get help first, okay? Like, if you're like not feeling well or you are suicidal, like, make sure you're talking to someone before you just get really quiet. Even like putting yourself in somewhere so you can get quiet with yourself in a safe environment. Because you are wanted here and you are important. Like, I just would want to give you a hug and hang out. I'd be your friend. It's gonna be okay. Life can be tough. Sometimes we just need to get out what's inside of us. Because it's not over. Life is not over. And no mistake is so big, no embarrassment is so big that you can't bounce back from it. That you can start a new life and start fresh. Your past does not define you. And you can find people that, one, don't know your past, and if they do, they forgive you. You can find people that will forgive you and that love you. Like, no mistake is so big that you just deserve to be alone or you're always going to be alone. I could be mortified and crumbled by my past, but I don't let it stop me, because we're not here long in general. And life is so much more than what people think of you. I want to be happy at the end of the day too. And as long as I'm working on being a better person, addressing my past and fixing things, you feel better. Find your purpose. It could be anything too. It doesn't need to be something huge. Just what makes your soul happy. What calls to your heart. Nothing's weird. Everyone's different, and that's cool. It's not weird. Ace of Wands and Death. Someone could be thinking of some creative ideas or wants to do something creative, and they're really stuck in their head about it and trapped in fear, but this is someone that has multiple options. Death again, double death. I'm picking up on this energy of this person. It could be a Scorpio that has learned some kind of lesson, and they're closing a cycle on something. They learned some kind of karmic lesson, and they're closing a cycle which will bring in a reward. Like, this person is following what's right, like their soul path more. They're listening to their intuition and following that and going after this. You're gonna, like, yes, life can have a lot of turbulence, but that's what happens when we address things that we have to address. There's always going to be conflict around you, but there can be peace inside of you. That is what's important too. You're here vibing. Your energy is energy. You help more people by being in a happy place than feeling angry or upset. Like, you radiate that energy, whether you see it or feel it or not. It's there. This person's closing a cycle. They learned some kind of lesson. This person, with the Eight of Swords too, and the Eight of Wands, I just feel like this person's trapped in fear, but they're going to. Like, this person has more options than they thought. They could be going towards something that makes them feel like a kid again, or very nostalgic, or someone stirs up nostalgic feelings in them. This could also be a child, but what's this about? There's a need to save money right now. You could be going after something, or like a dream where you want to save money right now. You can be getting a lot of angel numbers or serendipitous moments. But something is fated for you. Yeah, like, this is Ten of Pentacles. Like, you're going towards something that is going to be very prosperous. And you're gonna have, like, this family. Like, this is people that resonate with your heart and soul so much, that understand you and love you for all that you are. Like, these people are gonna understand you and love you for you. They're going to understand, I'm getting this, they're going to understand your freakouts or moments you have, and they're going to love you through all of that. Like, they know how your mind gets or whatever at certain times, and they could just love you. This is a divine masculine, whoever's in that energy, and then we have Leo, we have strength. This is someone that is very, I'm getting strong internally. And they're having this painful ending. They were stabbed in the back, possibly in a marriage. I'm not sure. And then we have the Devil again. And the Lovers. Yeah, they could have been cheated on. Yeah, third party, Three of Cups. I was gonna say, this could be someone that they worked with, but the Moon came out, which is telling me, like, hidden truth. Temperance. Also Sagittarius energy, and the Moon is Pisces. Queen of Cups. Justice, the King of Wands. I feel like there's gonna be this King of Wands coming in and giving somebody justice. Yeah, King of Swords. Sleepless nights. Someone could be doing, I hate saying this, wait. you're getting justice in some situation. There's a masculine energy that I feel like is going to come in and bring this justice. If someone was trying to do something behind the scenes, someone is giving you justice in this situation. Like, this could even be legal. You manifested some wish. Like, this could be in the spotlight. I'm not sure. You could be having sleepless nights over something, but you're getting this prosperous new beginning. There's someone that is going to be seriously in love with you. We also have Libra energy. This person, this is a hopeless romantic, a classic romantic. Like, this person, you're gonna know how they feel. Like, this person, I'm just getting like romance. Like, there's gonna be that attraction and romance. Like, that loving, amazing, awesome feeling. This really sucks, because I have felt like I could not get off yet, and I don't know why. It's actually, like, kind of frustrating. When I listen to my intuition. Someone's working on something to try to take someone down. The King of Swords, justice, and judgment. Someone is like trying to take someone down. So far, it's like, in this situation, like, someone's gonna walk away from something, and it's with the Six of Cups, and it's over having an equal give and take, and it's gonna break someone's heart. With some kind of judgment, they're weighing it out. And this is hidden. There's someone strategically doing something behind the scenes. Doing something. This could be behind your back secretly with a custody battle. Or something like that. Or some kind of marriage. Yeah, someone could be watching you online. And they could be using the stuff you do online. Like if you take Snapchats or anything like that. They could be using something to use against you. Someone could come towards you that's gonna, this is gonna be so specific, but it's coming out in the cards. I'm just gonna read it as I get it. Someone could literally come in that's in love with you and you're in love with them. Like with the Six of Swords right here, arriving at the perfect time. And it's coming out as the Queen and King of Pentacles, so like you would be financially set, which would change things probably. Queen of Cups. You're gonna, you're extremely intuitive, loving. And the King of Cups, Queen and King of Queen and King of Pentacles, and Queen and King of Cups. That's what I just said. These two people are gonna be in love. It's like they're gonna be well off, wealthy, and in love. These people are gonna start something together. Someone has anxiety and fear over this new beginning though. But someone wants to rush in with victory and success, and this is strength. And the Hermit, which is Virgo. Seven of Swords. Wallowing in self-pity. waiting for if you're single, you're gonna go from taken, like you're gonna this next relationship, you probably got to the point where you're not just gonna let, you rather have your peace than date someone that doesn't speak to you on that soul level and you're not fully comfortable around, or you don't like deep down, like they don't resonate with you on a soul level. You're not looking for any that's not deep. Like you want someone that is, and not like toxic, like I'm so attracted in love, like someone you love and they love and you could equally feel in love. Like there's people like that. I just feel you, like you're not accepting anything less than would make you happy. And that doesn't mean get all specific and picky with each thing, because nobody is perfect and everyone has encountered suffering that they're gonna have to heal completely. But if they're working on it and you see this person actively trying, that shows a lot in their character right there than someone that can't address their wounds. This is someone you're going to be working together with, and you're coming out as the Nine of Pentacles going to the Two of Cups with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, which is like there's a lot of creativity here, and the Ace of Cups. This is prosperity. You're meant to be creative and start a business with someone. Someone could be trying to halt this though from you guys. This could also, we have the Devil coming out, which is also Cancer energy, but it's the Chariot in reverse. I feel like this person is going the wrong way because of their devilish energy. Then the Magician. This could be someone that did magic or was doing magic on you. My toilet just went off and the sun did that. This is someone that was doing magic on you and you're getting justice from the magic. Your justice is getting a true soul connection, lovers. This could be someone that had a choice in lovers. Also, I'm just going to say it, these two guys look like there's cracks showing in their story. They could have been secret lovers behind the scenes. These two friends, or they could be like split apart now. Yeah, someone's stuck in, they had a hollow victory trying to control your fate. This person's upset now and in a bad state. Alright, I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome night. If you want more of this, you can just rewind the video. I love you. It's all different throughout it. I just spent the past 2 hours, so I love you.